Hi, I'm Don from Don Does Stuff. Can you have a well drilled in the middle of the Canadian winter? Apparently yes. There it is. Watch this video for all the steps from zero to running water. My lake-fed water system, which came in down there, completely froze up in late January of 2025, probably due to the failure of a heat trace system in the intake line. I needed a solution, and I needed it pretty fast. I decided fairly quickly that having this intake line repaired was probably throwing good money after bad. So that triggered a decision that I had been considering for some time, switching over to a drilled well. The project involved three basic phases. First phase, obviously drilling the well. That was pretty crucial. Second phase was trenching from the well to my house and drilling through the foundation to connect into where the rest of my water system was. And then number three was the actual connection, the insertion of the submersible pump into the well, connecting it all through piping into the house and connecting it into my existing filtration and UV system. And then, of course, quickly covering all that up before it froze up. So it's well drilling day, and the guys from Easy Well Drilling are here on time. There's that truck. There's where the well's gonna go. And anxious to see this get started.
This today, obviously, and if we're not successful or see what we want to see, then we have another machine we bring back. A lot of them on this road, you need that other machine. Not always.
Is the fracking?
It's like it surges the.
Oh, okay.
It's similar to fracking. Hi, I'm Eric from Easy Well Drilling.
So how did it go yesterday with the drilling?
It was a bit of a slow start getting everything thawed out, but we managed to drill down to about 142 feet and drilled through some nice fractures.
Okay. And what were you drilling through?
It was granite. Granite bedrock, yeah.
Wow. So, but it only took like about 4 or 5 hours to get through?
Yeah. Once we get set up, it's not too bad. We get our surface casing in, and things go pretty smooth from there.
Awesome. And so, what's happening today?
So we brought our cable tool machine back, and we're going to try and develop the well. We're surging the well to try and open up those fractures and get the well to produce some more water.
Excellent. And so, what's the target amount of water?
I guess our minimum we're looking for is 3 to 3.5 gallons per minute.
Okay.
Anything more than that is a bonus, but with this depth of well, 3.5 would be more than sufficient.
Okay, cool. So you're doing this in the winter. This is February.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges with that?
Definitely the snow. Getting equipment in here with the snow, and the cold temperatures. We're working with water and steel pipes, so they don't mix too well. But they're just some challenges we got to fight through and keep our customers happy.
And you're doing that. Well, so far anyway. Let's see if we get some water.
You haven't got your bill yet.
After a brief pause to allow a snowstorm to blow through and to get some even colder weather, Eric and Zach were back, and they did another 100 feet, so a total down to 241 feet. Again, they did the surging activity to kind of knock it out a little bit into the fractures. But even after that, the flow rate was still in the 0.1, maybe 0.3 range. So I've had Sean of Holmes hydrofracking in just now, and he's done the hydrofracking, which basically puts a high pressure water down into the pipe and blasts out those fractures.
It's a balloon.
Balloon.
Basically.
What part blows up?
So this black part right here.
That whole 4 foot, 5 foot section?
Yeah, 4 foot section expands and it seals off the hole, and the water and the high pressure comes down through the middle of it through these pipes, and that's what clears it in.
Right.
If you don't have this to seal on the top, you can't build any pressure in the hole, right?
Down?
I fractured at 60 feet.
60.
We stay above all the fractures that are down there that were producing water. We stay above those. And so when we put the water down through the pipe in the packer, it cleans everything out down below it.
With the well finally delivering sufficient water, the next major phase in this operation was trenching from the well all the way to the house. Now this was only about 25 feet, but the big risks here were how much frost, turned out to be about a foot of frozen soil on the top, and how big were the rocks down there. They were pretty big. So the team from Lalande Plumbing is here to finalize the job. They're going to be putting in piping, installing the pump, connecting it all into my system, and in parallel with that, CMAC and KAW Excavating will be burying it up, and soon we'll be ready to have a shower. Just to give you a visual of the 233 feet of polypipe that will go down into my well, here it is, laid out on the road, getting kitted out with the electrical cabling. There's Bethany, and a little farther down, Josh, connecting the electrical cable for the pump.
So basically the way this thing works is our well pump is going to connect onto this barbed adapter, and then this slides on, and you might be able to take a little shot right here. That will slide on to that brass adapter that's connected to the well casing, and it just makes it so that we can get the poly or the well pump out if there's any ever problems with it.
Just like that.
There she is.
Nice. And then you just undo that.
Unthread that, and then you can take a look in there and you'll see that thing that was on the end here poking out. Pitless adapter, I should have said. Not thingy.
That thingy. I know, you went all technical on me.
Okay, there she is. Well is in.
All right, huge step.
Yeah.
While the plumbing team went indoors, Kyle proceeded to backfill the trench as quickly as he could to prevent anything from freezing up. Note the 4-inch foam slabs on top of the Big O, providing additional insulation.
We're getting geared up to connect the new poly pipe to the old pressure tank here, or the well line you could say, and then fire up the new system here. Get down some water after a couple of weeks.
Yay! I won't smell so bad. Oh my God. I have water. A little murky. Yeah, so that first cup of water was like, oh. However, that's totally normal. After 24 hours, the water was much clearer. Still had quite a bit of turbidity to it or cloudiness. And then within 48 hours, it was extremely clear. Now, I do still need to get it tested to ensure that there's nothing nasty in there. But so far, as the saying goes, all is well.